Hello everyone, Yashar here, and today I'm going to show you what is new in Amazon Bedrock console because there are some very interesting developments. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. I'm right now on my Amazon Bedrock console, and on the left side we see the builder tools, prompt management, which is under preview, prompt flows. Again, it's under preview. And on the inference side, we see batch inference and cross-region inference. These are the new things on Amazon Bedrock, and I can show you a little bit sneak peek on what these are for. And as the name suggests, the prompt management means you can create and save, manage your own prompts. If you're going to reuse the same prompts over and over again, you can save them. So let's go there. We can create a new prompt. My prompt for app. You can add a description and you can select a KMS key if you want to do things, keep your conversation secure. I will bypass that. Now, once you click on OK, you're going to see a prompt section. It says, this is my first text prompt. Please summarize our conversation on topic. You can override this. You can create whatever you want. And the thing here inside the double curly brackets is a variable. And you can reuse that variable over and over again. Let's say you have a conversations with your chatbot on investing or on financial modeling. You can reuse this variable and call it every time to summarize your conversation instead of typing the whole prompt over and over again. We're gonna save this, save draft, and then create a version out of it. And then if we go to prompt management, we will see that it appears here. And so you create a prompt, you can test it, and then you can later use it. Now, where this is used, I will now go to the prompt flows. What is this for? Prompt flows allow you to create sequences of events that correspond to invoking actions in Amazon Bedrock and related services. I click on it and then create a prompt flow, my prompt flow. You can add a description. You can, again, use some KMS keys to encrypt your chats or app. I click on create. Now here starts the beauty of this thing. AWS has been using this type of canvases to make things drag and drop. Not so many people love doing things with coding. So you can basically create your app through these drag and drop functionality. You can use Lambda functions, for example. You can use knowledge base, S3, even some AI services like Lex. And then, of course, the agents and prompts you created, you can use. You can combine them together. If you have agents, for example, you can use them and you can connect these to each other. So just like an app. And for example, you use your foundational model with certain prompt, it generates output. Then there is a Lambda function that analyzes that output and then does some actions based on that, right? This is one interesting thing. And from the other two, the batch inference means you create a batch inference job, and instead of sending prompts once at a time, you can send a batch of them. And what is the good thing about this is they are stored in S3 bucket, and you can, for your workflow or application, and it speeds up the inference for large data sets. And it will output a JSON file in S3 location. Let's create a job. Let's give it a name. My batch inference. Right? You can select the model. My favorite one, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You give the S3 location where your input data is located. There is a format that it has to follow. It needs to be in JSON format, the model input, the role, the type, and then the text here. You cannot just dump any kind of text there. right? And then the output data, you select an S3 bucket where they will be saved, and then you create batch inference job. Lastly, cross-region inference. This is also an important development. So some models in some regions, not yet all available in all regions, the AWS will send your prompts to a region that has the lowest latency. So it uses cross-region inference to increase throughput and improve resiliency during peak utilization hours. Let's say you are using your Bedrock service is in EU Central 1 and it's a peak time, people are using it, and your latency is going down. AWS will send it to other regions, and then where the utilization is low,